Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Night Owl Lounge.
Night Owl Lounge, which is
So, anybody over in Rumble, is Rumble working? Should be working.
let me check.
It's like buffering for me.
I see a chat night.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm seeing us up.
All right.
I see Eric and Robin over there. Okay, Rumble is working. It says a minute 28 seconds. Okay, must be working.
All right. Well, welcome in, everybody. I don't
Yeah,
know why Rumble didn't load the thumbnail or a background video or nothing.
but when I just went to it, I saw the thumbnail. It was the Night Owl Lounge thumbnail.
All right. Ah, there's Clay. Says it's working. Blazer's over there bouncing some cat heads and stuff around. Welcome in, everybody.
Bouncing cat heads.
It's going to be one of those nights, I guess.
Yeah. So let's just get going. I see Roger, Jason, Jackie, Wendell, Jackie, Blazer, Wendell, Jason, Grace, Clay,
Like you said, Eric over
Cody,
there, and Robin and Clay and Blazer over on Rumble checking that out for us.
Daryl, Robin M, Blazer, Cosmic Joe, Joanne. Yeah, I'll scroll all the way down. And yes, Wendell, I hope I answered your question right before we went on. I thought they were done because for several nights I was watching and I wasn't seeing anything. So I thought, it's been about 6 weeks and they're done. Well, yeah, these lights are appearing and disappearing. They're kind of on the other side of the handle of the Big Dipper, but it's still not as many as what was happening at the beginning. But yeah, what you're seeing is weird lights that we don't know what they are. Justin, Mr. E said that they could be aquatic creatures up there, way up in the sky. We don't know.
Oh, aquatic.
Is
Hope
it?
it's not. I hope it's
Is that
not
what
like
he was?
that black goo thing swimming around in water everybody's been talking about on all TikTok and Facebook.
Ew. Wasn't that how he kind of worded it? Was like aquatic beings up in the sky?
Yeah, they can be large, it can be small, they could be like skyfish like we show on ours, orbs.
So he said it could be that they're.
Could be like the octopus looking stuff, squid looking things.
So he thinks it might be this time of year, kind of like what salmon do and spawn or whatever they do. So we don't know. Or, it could still be plasmoids. He said he wasn't definitely for sure. That was just his thoughts were of being what is he, a marine biologist, something like that.
Yeah, he's got several degrees and very intelligent on all this stuff, and
So
plus
if you
cryptids. He likes to mix
yeah.
both worlds.
So if you like checking these lights out, they are going to be done probably. I'm guessing, if they're still going on, maybe another week, and then we'll just see a normal weird thing appear and disappear once in a while.
Speaking of Mr. E, we might try to get him back before Halloween or somewhere around there to talk about his hauntings. That he grew up in a haunted house, and this Sunday we have Brian Sawyer back from Bigfoot's of America or Bigfoot's Michigan, however you know him by, and so that'll be fun. We're going to have him back on. That was a great show that we had.
Mm-hmm.
So how's everybody doing tonight? Today's been weird. Today's been a weird day.
Yeah, today has been a weird day. Mixed emotions, up and down. Blazer said, "If anyone has any more fish puns, let me know. Let me know.
Minnow.
Let me know."
And I haven't even I didn't even get raptured today. What the heck? So what's everybody saying?
I've not seen the lights that big and slow. Was hidden behind the trees part of the time. Yeah, towards the very, very end of this 6-7 week period, they get kind of lower and They get real bright. For some reason, these last couple of weeks, some of them get super bright and they're real big, and then they disappear. So we don't know what they are. They're going all different directions, and it's happened 6 years in a row. But yeah, that's what you caught earlier, is these weird bright lights appearing and disappearing.
Huh. Oh, we got Claudette came in, Jason Finch. Robin says black screen over in Rumble, but it looks good to me now.
Hey, Mad Pax. I'm sorry you're having a rough week also. I think everybody's having a rough week. Things have just been off the whole month. There's just seemed like there's been a big shift or something. Nope.
Yeah,
It's on Rumble. Let me go back.
I just checked and it looks like it's showing, unless it's not up to date or not. I don't know. Looks like it's working to me. Of course, I'm the host, so maybe it's showing different.
I'm seeing it. She said got it now. Maybe she
Oh,
had to
all right. Maybe you had to refresh or something, or I don't know.
Well, while I'm over here, I'll do my little otter dancing and let's see.
Well, welcome in, people in Rumble. Sorry if
Hi, Rumble.
if it's
There.
messed up or something happens, but
I just give you a dancing Bigfoot.
But so far, YouTube's working good. It might have been a thing from StreamYard. Maybe StreamYard and Rumble aren't working right tonight or something. I don't know, because we're going live through StreamYard too, YouTube and Rumble. So,
hi, Claudette. Did I miss somebody else? Let's see. Mad Pax came in. Claudette came in. Welcome in. Welcome in. I guess all you guys deserve this. It's goat night.
Jackie didn't have to work. Nice. Hi, Bud Files.
Hi, Bud Files.
So we got some. I got quite a bit of stuff tonight. I don't know if we'll get to it all before we get tired or everybody else gets tired, but we'll try to. So I got pictures of the yard that we took and got some new cryptid, not really cryptid, but just kind of weird fact stuff that I've been downloading all week. And it's just been popping up a lot this week. This stuff out of nowhere all of a sudden has been showing up on my feed. So that looks good. That's cool. So I saved them, and I think I got most of them loaded tonight. So we got that, and we can bring up the Real Link outside cameras, and I think we got maybe 1 or 2 cryptid reports, maybe from Creepy Acres. So we got a full agenda tonight about nothing or everything, whichever way you want to look at it. A haddock. Laser.
We're going to have another goat war?
Yeah, have a goat war.
Welcome in, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle. Hi, Kyle.
Hey, hi, Kyle.
So what do you guys want to start off with? Should we start off with summer pictures?
Sure.
Let's see what's got going on over here with summer pictures. I actually put them in their own folder tonight instead of having to look for them.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty bizarre.
You're getting it going.
I don't know how that happened, but I guess you get lucky once in a while.
And Kyle made a comment. Hate you're stepping back as a part of the dynamic dual girl hugs. So you might just want to explain it. You're kind of running out of topics and stuff also.
No, it's not really running out of topics. It's just getting harder and harder to find stuff. But me and Dennis always have something to talk about. Dennis has been a great friend. We've done shows for a long time now. Not only when we first met often and started doing, I joined him and William Nighthawk. And then when we stopped that show, me and Dennis stepped back from that. And then we went quite a while on our. I was helping Dennis on his channel, behind the scenes, kind of
Yeah,
helping.
getting him going.
Not really get him going. He was going to do well anyway. I mean,
Yeah. Oh
he surpassed us anyway. So
yeah.
that's just the way Dennis is. He just has all the knowledge and stories and. But we went quite a while on our own, and then I just got a hold of him one day, because we're still taught. We were talking weekly, almost daily about different stuff. I said, hey, let's just start a show together, and it was going to be on both of our channels, but then people were talking about YouTube and all these places having a fit about multi-streaming and all this weird stuff. So I just told Dennis, let's just have it on your channel. And, we came up with The Road Less Traveled. It's a great poem, great story. And it fits our subjects, stuff you find and on the out, on the dirty, dark trails, old haunted houses, whatever, But no, it's just time to take a little break. I'm not saying we're not going away or anything. I'll still be around. We'll still pop into his chats but it's getting close to fall and festivals and holidays. I just thought it'd be a good time to start winding down a little bit and spending time with grandkids. And because we got grandkids in town now that just moved, some family just moved, Jane's son and grandkids. So they're coming over a lot, and it'd just be nice to spend more times, maybe taking them to parks or state parks so we can walk the trails and apple orchards. And we got Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all that good stuff coming up, New Year's. So I'll still be around.
Just need a little break.
Just not a definite weekly thing for Monday nights with Dennis, but we haven't parted ways or anything. We're just taking a break from that show. Dennis, I'm assuming, will continue The Road Less Traveled. Maybe the format will change for him, or maybe he'll have special guests on The Road Less Traveled, or maybe he'll call it something else. I don't know. But anyway, there's nothing going on. Just trying to enjoy life, and I'm fully retired. And
we could focus on Wednesday nights, Sundays, the movies, Friday and Saturday. Just give them another night. Just
we might slow down on movies. It might not be every week. I might slow down on movies and just do maybe Thanksgiving, Christmas, or bi-weekly. I don't know, because that's time consuming too, getting all that stuff ready. And I mean, we were doing 5, 6 shows a week. So we're just stepping back just a little bit, tapping the brakes, but we're going to be around. We're not going anywhere. So
just want to enjoy life a little bit more and not be so busy.
Kyle says that we're going to use grandkids as Bigfoot bait. Well, there is weird, strange stuff that happens in those state parks. This as well as national parks. But we got other trails we want to explore. We want to go to Cahokia and check out the mounds, and I mean, we might want to travel. We got kids to take around and spoil them, and so there you go. That's the story. Nothing major.
So speaking of slowing down a little, we normally have 2 months booked of guests, but we kind of noticed that we've got 2 Sundays that's not full for October, 2 Sundays in November. So we may just take some Sunday nights off here and there. Don't think something's going on. Oh my gosh, they're sick, they're quitting. No, we may just be slowing down on some Sunday nights, but we won't stop the Wednesday night. We do like hanging out with you guys, but there may be a Sunday that we don't have a guest, and it's kind of hard for Gerald to contact them and nobody writes back, and we're kind of running out of people. So we kind of went, oh well, we may just not do every Sunday, but just don't think that we're disappearing or anything.
And we might fill in those days. We don't know yet. We're just playing it by ear, flying off the seat of our pants, and
we just don't want to repeat the same guests, too often. And
I mean, we like having all of our guests have just been fantastic. I mean, we just added Wendell Bigfoot 911. He's going to come on, and Brian Sawyer's been a new one. And I mean, we add new people all the time, but it's just like, to do a weekly show, you just got to stay ahead of it and get all the backgrounds and thumbnails and
like I said, they don't write
pictures.
back. And
Hey, Mad Packs. Oh, Robin says come to Southern California. That'd be a good place to spend the winter.
can I bring my chickens and goats?
All right, I think that's enough of that subject. So we're not going anywhere. We're just tapping the brakes a little bit and focusing on each other and family and grandkids and whatever else comes up. Maybe more pizza time, Taco Tuesdays. I don't know. We'll just have to see how that goes. So let's get to the pictures that we've taken in from our yard. And so since I said our yard, this isn't even our yard. This is our neighbor's apple tree, which she had really great apples. And this tree was just branches were bending, almost touching the ground with all the apples this year. So she normally asks us to come over and take apples off the ground, you know, for the goats and chickens. And she had so many apples, she practically begged us to do whatever. So I went over there and with the grandkids, actually the grandkids and the kids were over there with us picking apples, and we fed a lot to the goats, and we went back and trimmed some of the branches off and fed them to the goats, the leaves. So the tree's looking really good.
Now, last year she pruned it so much that I think she had one apple. I think there was that one apple, and I think a squirrel got it. But this year was loaded and loaded with apples, and the deer are going to come up, and that's why last year you kept seeing the deer going up to that apple tree. Well, she didn't have any apples last year. So as soon as the cornfield's down, these deer are going to start coming up.
Yeah.
They know there's an apple tree there.
We gotta get over there and pick us some apples for you to make applesauce or apple pie or whatever this year. So we still got more apples to pick, but from what I remember as a kid, we there was 4 of us kids at mom and dad's, and we each got to plant 2 trees. So I had an apple tree, and my brothers and sisters all picked apple trees, and we had pear trees, and I mean, you name it, we had it in the backyard because we had an 1.5 acre backyard here in town.
Cherry trees,
cherry tree, pear tree. I mean,
grapes.
We had mostly apples. We had almost every kind of apple that was for our climate here in Illinois. But I noticed Dad used to tell us, and I noticed too when I was mowing the backyard. I had to mow the 1.5 acre backyard all the time. So I'd always swing by and grab an apple or a pear or cherries on the way by. Make sure you always go get the fruit area really good. But it seemed like every other year, like every 2 to 3 years, you had a real big abundance crop where they just went crazy. And then it was like slowly, the next year after that, you'd have hardly any. And then the next year you'd have a little bit more. Then all of a sudden it's like, boom. It's like the branches are breaking and dropping. And so that's what happened this year. Her tree went crazy, and it might've been because she actually had it pruned. And so we'll have to see. We'll have to compare this year to next year. Let everybody know. Then we didn't do a full garden this year. We did pots. So here's some of our tomatoes. And we had BLTs last night, or actually we had tonight. Yeah. Actually we had tomato and bacon and mayonnaise. We didn't have any lettuce. Sometimes Jane used kale, and
there's only one leaf out there right now. The kale would not grow this year, and it looked like
we're letting the garden rest this year. It's rest season for it. But the tomatoes in the pots did really well. I mean, during the hot spell, they kind of were puny, but then they as soon as a little bit of cool weather and the hot kind of started moderating, they took off and ripened really good. So
oh no, we did not grow pot.
We didn't grow pot.
We grew tomatoes in pots.
Yes, we did not grow pot.
No, we did not grow pot. We used giant flower pots for our tomatoes.
And then here's Here's a picture of some of the grapes off of my dad's grapevine that I transplanted from my mom and dad's house. And so we have, I think, 3 vines now.
Yep.
From there. 2 of them I brought over, and one of them, I think the birds or somebody helped me out or helped us out because we didn't plant the other one. I thought you said pot too.
No, the only thing I grew this year was cherry tomatoes and big tomatoes, and I tried kale twice. No pot.
No pot. So I believe these are Concord.
Potatoes didn't grow this year. I was going to try potatoes.
Well, they say if it's a bad season for anything above ground, below ground goes crazy. So maybe it's the opposite this year for that. Probably because there wasn't enough rain.
And well, a lot of heat too, because I didn't get much strawberries. I didn't get much raspberries, except for the ones that are producing now. That's a different kind of raspberry they produce in the late summer and fall. But
so
yeah,
we feed, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just had bad luck trying to grow things.
Yeah. So we feed the grapes to the goats, and the grape leaves to the goats and chickens, and Jane's canned so much grape jelly and grape juice and all that. We still have plenty, so we didn't really do any of that this year, but we are going to do something with the apples.
I'll make some apple juice probably.
Then here, if you guys don't know, this is a lilac. It's kind of, I think I'm saying it weird, but this is purple. So if you notice how dark green the purple lilac leaves are, and then I brought over a transplant, or Jane did, from my mom's house, where she has white lilac. So that's what this is. And this is a light lime, almost a lighter shade compared to the other tree. So that's one way of telling different lilacs. It's got like the same shape, same veins, but this is a dark green for the purple, and the white is a light lime color. It's almost like a lime color, not quite, but it's definitely, when the sun shines on them, they're a lime color. And then here is one of our little buddies that showed up, the great spangled butterfly, the little orange and black butterflies that hang around your gardens and fly all over your yards. So that's one of the visitors checking out our wildflowers and plants that grow naturally that we don't take care of, because we don't cut back every single weed or kill every weed in the yard. We depends on what it is.
We discovered some of these weeds are just for little caterpillars, and just like the milkweed, I leave a few milkweeds for the monarch and things like that. And a lot of people just get rid of every single weed in their flower bed. I think that's one reason why we don't have as many caterpillars and stuff.
And this little guy, I didn't get a good picture of it, and I don't know what he is, but he hangs out on all the little flowers and stuff, and he's golden with black stripes, and he flies. He flies, and he looks like a lightning bug, but gold. So I haven't looked him up, and I don't know what he is, but I thought I'd take a picture of him anyway.
Justin mentioned the little wannabes that pretend to be female lightning bugs.
Oh, well, maybe that's what this guy is. Because every time I try to do a Google search on it, it comes up with bees, but he doesn't look like it. He doesn't necessarily look like a bee, but he can kind of fool you when you see him flying around you. He kind of looks like a bee.
Like Joanne said, he must be a pollinator.
Oh, most definitely. Then here's one of our buggy bugs that everybody likes.
Did you ever send that to Andy?
No, I did not. I should send it to Andy.
Yeah, you don't need to send that to Andy since he freaked out about them.
So here's a normal cicada that we get this every year, but This year we didn't get the other type of cicadas with the red eyes. We got the normal cicadas. So I thought I'd pick him up and let you guys see him. So there's his little buggy. Isn't he cute? So this is the little guy that makes all the noise in our trees. There's his lace, his see-through lace wings. There you go. There's a cicada for you if nobody knows or have seen a cicada before. Or I'm assuming they're everywhere.
Not in the UK.
Grace says ugly. They are kind of ugly, but they're at the same time they're kind of cute. I mean, I don't know. They're just noisy.
It's just amazing that, well, I'll tell the story. Andy from Andy Decode's Alienate UK came over to America and was here, what, maybe a week? And
Yeah, he was here for 6 days, I think.
he just went, "What is that?" And they said, "It's a cicada." And he said, "How many?" And they said, "One." And he went, "One?" And he was just freaking out on how loud one and all the different frequencies. And I mean, they hurt your ears when you're underneath the tree with one.
Now, I think growing up, there was a lot of cicadas.
Yeah, I think there was a lot more when we were little.
But now we have maybe one in our tree and a couple in the neighbor's tree, but they're still loud. I mean, you can hear them inside the house. So
welcome in, Harold. Yeah, he said the noisiest bug on the planet. Yeah, they're crazy loud. Yeah, and then you find the shells all over the place, like Mad Max is saying. That's what was fun. You pick up these shells like, ew, and you throw it on your little sister, and she screams and runs in the house like, "Mom, he's throwing bugs at me."
So anyway, I think it's cool. Of course, I still have my 8th grade bug collection that we had to do for science or biology. So
they are creepy.
I think they're interesting and cool. So here's this guy, and this is on our gooseberry plant, and we didn't think we had any this year.
I still haven't found him since that day either.
So that guy was just sitting there, or female. I'm sorry, not guy.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, the big ones are the females.
Very, very pretty. Look at that line, that bright green for its wings.
Yeah, she was getting her belly big for her.
Yeah. They're stretching out, looking at me like, "Hey, what are you doing, man? What's going on, dude?"
It was big too.
Sitting there telling me, I was at, "Hey, what are you doing?" "Nothing." "Why?"
That was the only female, and then you found a little male in the front yard. And
yes, I found a little male. I made sure to protect him, and he was in the grass. I just happened to look down, and he was trying to get away from me because I was doing yard work. And little tiny guy. I mean, he wasn't any bigger than a small caterpillar. That's the size he was. Compared to this female, it was gigantic.
Hey, Latro, welcome in. I guess this year just was not the year for praying mantis. That one year we had so many females all over the place and males flying around. We try to save their eggs when we find them on the weeds in the fall.
So this is a tiger swallowtail. So that'll turn into the big, beautiful black and yellow butterflies, and has little dips on. I should have loaded pictures up of the butterflies. I didn't. I just took pictures of the caterpillars. So he's got a cool antennas and designs going down his back.
Our grandkids really enjoyed seeing them that day. Like, whoa, look at them.
Then here is a blonde caterpillar, and all I can see is, when I looked them up or tried to look them up, all I could see was dandelion. I don't know why everybody's saying dandelions, because of the color. But I didn't see anything about what kind of butterfly or what kind of insect they turn into.
Yeah, we saw a lot of blonde ones this year.
So he's got some little feelers or spikies. And I'm not sure if these are, I don't think this is the guy that stings you when you pick them up. But there is a caterpillar that we have that you're not supposed to pick up that'll sting you, almost like stinging nettle. It's that bad, but worse. So yeah, then we had several different same caterpillar. We had several of these crawling everywhere. And then
the woolly bear.
we have our woolly bear, our normal guy that tells us how our winter is going to be. So
he was different than the one that I found.
I know this is the one I just found today.
Oh, the one I found had more on the front, which means a hard winter, then mild, and then a less winter. This one's almost even.
So this is going to be if you go by the folklore or what my dad and grandfathers or whatever told us that. So it's just a little bit shorter in the head. So this area here is the head. So it's going to be a snowy beginning, but not quite as harsh as the end. So it's gonna come in hard, snowy, and then it's gonna taper off. We're gonna have some good times here in the middle where it's not black, and then it's gonna exit like a lion. So we're supposed to have some at the end of winter. We're supposed to have some bad heavy snow.
Yeah, we'll probably get these freak storms in April.
We could have nothing. I mean, we've had several years now where we've had maybe 2 or 3 inches at the most come down, then they would go away, melt. They would have another inch or two. And so overall we had quite a few inches, but not all at once like we used to have it when we were kids, 2 or 3 feet. We'd be out in your backyard. You can make tunnels and snow forts. And
did you see what Grace said?
No, what did Grace say?
My mom was in school, when turned in a bug collection for science. Mom got a B for her bug collection. I turned in the same collection. I got an A+. Thanks, Mom. That's cute.
I got an A on my bug collection and an A on my leaf collection.
Wow.
I think I got every single bug anywhere in town. And then, believe it or not, the guy catty corner from my mom and dad's backyard, which is, like 1.5 acres backyard. One of the old guys that I mowed my dad got, told him I'd mow his yard or whatever. I can't remember what I got, but I mowed his yard and stuff. He was like 80 years old. He actually was a bug guy and a world famous scientist for bugs. And I did not know that the whole time. I don't know how long he'd lived there or whatever, but I didn't know him till I started mowing his yard and he started showing me his stuff. And he taught me how to capture butterflies and all kinds of insects without hurting them and how to euthanize them or kill them basically and mount them and how to professionally pin them. And so, yeah, a lot of his bug collection is in the State Museum here in Illinois. And so that's who helped me with my bug collection when I was in 8th grade. Oh, I can't remember if we did leaves in 7th grade or we did bugs in 8th grade. One year we did leaves, one year we did bugs and insects. So anyway, it looks like we're going to have a big snowstorms in the beginning. It's going to taper off, and then we're going to end with more. What are you hot about?
I think I just saw 2 foxes.
Ooh.
Now they're gone. Something just booked in front of the camera, and I think it was another fox.
So here's one of the spiders. I didn't take pictures of all the spiders. I was hoping we would have had a garden spider, but I didn't find any garden spiders this year.
And welcome in, Hillbilly Herb.
So believe it or not, I have another thing I have upstairs is a encyclopedia on how to identify and what kind of each spider is and its attributes. Big thick old book on spiders. So these are some of the older or extra pictures. Well, that's not supposed to be in there.
Oh, that's in our backyard.
Yeah, it's in our backyard. I don't know how that got there, but oh well.
Wow, we've got some bright ones going on tonight.
Well, should I bring up the outside?
Bring it up real quick. Oh, these are huge.
I don't know about real quick, but
Oh my gosh, some of these are just huge when they're powering up. Super bright. Now, why didn't I see some of these the last few nights? I thought they were done.
I don't know.
Wow.
So there's our outside cameras, our
I'm turning
24/7.
Hold on, I'm turning off the infrared so we can see even better.
So Wendell, Bigfoot 911, got a hold of Jane and said he saw some bright lights, and
That will help. Turn off the infrared. Wow, some of those were big and bright.
then Golden Fern has been telling us about stuff she's been seeing overnight, and we've had people email us and let us know and take screen captures for us. So
come on, they better not slow down. There's one. There's one starting.
hey Eric, I saw you in the beginning, then now you're back. Welcome over in Rumble.
Come on, let's show some bright ones now.
Ooh, Robin watches the channels all the time. Yeah, she always messaged me about stuff. And
wow,
Latro found
there's one.
Can't stand spiders.
There you go. There's 4 of them.
I see 3 in a row up above each other. That's weird.
And see, this one's behind again. Wow, one was really bright. Wow, they're so big and bright towards the end of this, whatever it is, event. Wow.
So Latro, growing up, my best friend going into high school, he bought a tarantula out of a pet store. It was weird looking. It was, I mean, not weird looking. It was pretty actually. There was it was purple and I don't know what other color. It came from another country or something. I don't know. But that thing was cool. I mean, it'd walk on you, and it was just basically a pet. He had a couple different ones over the years, but that purple one was really cool. But it didn't ever bite. But a tarantula, if you rub the hairs the opposite way, so if you go from the head to its back, you could actually pet it. It'd kind of move around and kind of like it's enjoying it. But if you rubbed his hair or poked his hair the wrong way and rustled it, then he'd get up and do his little fang thing, little fang dance. But he never bit anybody.
There's 2 of them.
There's a couple of them coming out of the trees.
Yep, there's one. So they're getting lower in the horizon now too. But man, there's some really bright. There's 3 really bright ones right now, and they're huge.
Yeah, so they used to be way up here where the dipper handle and stuff was.
Towards the right. Those 3 stars on the right are the handle.
I know, but I'm just saying where they were when we had all the activity. It was right almost there. Now they're way down here.
Wow. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, they're low on the horizon now because they start out in the pan, and during the 6 weeks it kind of moves. So now they're kind of past the handle. Wow, they're bright.
Yeah, we're not 100% sure of anything what we talk about as far as what we're seeing in the night skies, and even we call stuff fly, skyfish or rods, ribbons, orbs. These seem to be just bright lights, and they're not planes because they're not flashing, but they do power up.
And it happens. It's been happening for the last 4 years. The first time I saw it, I really thought there were UFOs coming in through a portal. And then I was thinking they're orbs. Then I was thinking they might be just plasmoids. Justin, Mr. E thinks that they're aquatic beings way up in the sky. Possibly. We just don't know what they are, but it's happening. This is the 4th year, and it happens around 6 weeks to 7 weeks, and they're almost done now. So eventually, I think they're so down on the horizon, maybe they do continue. We just can't see them anymore. That keeps going down and going past. Don't know.
Lone W, I'm going to say Lone Wolf, but Lone W says that he came over to Rumble because his YouTube is buffering.
Oh.
So I don't know how, maybe everything's acting up tonight. Maybe Rumble's acting up. Maybe YouTube's acting up. I don't know. See, we're looking through StreamYard, so I'm assuming everything's working. Hey, Bigfoot Dwarf.
Dwarfy.
Blazer's up in a tree. Says I can't see anything. I'm in the trees.
And I said this is the only spot in the sky. Every single year, it's always, starts out underneath the pan and then moves towards, I think the dipper is moving. So that's why it kind of starts out with the pan and then the handle. And now you can kind of see where the handle is. But towards the end, all these years, they get really bright and just huge. Wow, there's another one coming out of the trees.
Robin gave us a 5x5 for YouTube and Rumble in Southern California. So we must be going out okay. So I don't know.
Can you zoom in a little bit again?
Yeah, where do you want me to zoom in at?
So you can kind of see them a little better. Yeah, right there. That's good. And they're going to be done here soon. We're going to have to wait till next year. And I almost guarantee it's probably going to start happening again August 8th next summer.
So if you guys were in our channel the other night, Jane in our YouTube 24/7, Jane saw a great big light appear in the west, and normally we don't see that other than the sunset and the horizon and stuff. So that was really weird how bright it was.
Actually, Golden Fern saw it.
Golden Fern. Yep. I'm sorry.
Golden Fern saw it, and
I guess let's just say you told me. I guess Golden Fern told you. You told me. I don't know.
Yeah, and I went up and scrolled back and found it. There's 2 of them. Come on, get real bright like they were earlier. Before we got on, some of them are just huge. I just wish I knew for sure what these things were.
I mean, we've looked up as far as Elon Musk's Starlink and satellites, and we can't find anything. We know they're not planes. So we have no idea. We can't identify them 100% and say they're satellites or UFOs or anything. We just know they're weird. And they've been, like Jane said, we've been recording them, or she's been recording them for.
This is the 4th year.
4th year during this time, right after the Lions Portal, or what is it? Lions Gate?
Yeah, it starts around the Lions Gate, but I know the Lions Gate don't last 6 weeks or so. This is something else. And I'm kind of thinking Justin could be right with all the aquatic things that we can't see with our naked eye.
Right.
These we're seeing with our naked eye powering up. That's what's
Hi,
weird.
Jessica. Welcome in.
Hey, Jessica.
Great show today with Barry and James. That was a good show. I loved it.
And Standing Stones came in.
Hey, Standing Stones.
There's 2 more. Come on, get bright, get bright.
So everybody make sure you go to today's show on the Cryptid Huntress and check out her show on the weird black goo thing and pale crawler 911 call. That was awesome.
Jay, good evening. Is that all you can say, Dwarf?
Jay, good evening.
Jay, good evening. Was that her new name? Hey, Jay.
A lot of people call her Jess.
Or JJ.
Or if you're Barry, come on, Jones.
Yeah, Jones. Come on, Jones.
Yeah, I took that audio off of the one video I thought was good of the 911 call. So Jessica played it on her show today. She already had it, but she brought mine up to play it. So that was nice. It was almost like I was part of the show.
Aww.
Oh,
And Standing Stones, it's always in the north skies.
but no, she couldn't. She couldn't have had two better guests, Barry and James, talking about that stuff. They were awesome.
So if you can find a spot that's clear, these lights are in the north sky. And
Spandex.
find the Big Dipper, and right now they're kind of lower.
Look at that one.
They're in front of the Big Dipper or behind the Big Dipper right now. Like I said, we got probably about another week, and it's done. It's like 6-7 weeks, and the Dipper is moving also. Wow, that was a nice one that we just saw.
That was big and bright.
Yeah, that's what they were doing earlier. There was huge, and then poof, it's gone. So yeah, they're almost done. Or like I said, maybe they're so low on the horizon that we're not seeing them anymore. It's overcast here. Oh man. And you can see more of these on the psionics. So I've got a bunch of videos on my little card that I got to pull out. And I think I'm just going to put a bunch of them together and make this long thing and just upload it so you guys can see everything that happened these last 6 weeks.
Oh.
And cut out some that are just the power ups, and because I only uploaded one this year.
You can go back and watch our other videos of the previous year, or Jane's uploaded other videos of it too. So
yeah, I have the last 4 years, so they're pretty much the same. You just see a bunch of these things coming in different directions, powering up, disappearing, leaving.
Yeah. They're talking about Jessica brought up spandex, or got brought up today, and Jessica said she hasn't worn spandex since her 20s. then something about Barry wearing spandex, and it just got funny.
Oh no, yeah. See, I had a bad night's sleep last night. I slept through your show. I still have to watch it. And Mad Pack said he watched it. He said, I got the last half of the show, Jessica. I agree. That was an awesome show.
I think for sports, I think when I was in basketball or baseball, I can't remember, but I had a pair of spandex that were cut off way above the knees, and they fit, so you had your shorts or whatever you were practicing in. But they weren't the multicolored weird spandex from the 70s or 80s or whatever, and they were just black. They were specifically for sports. So that was the only spandex that I had.
Oh my gosh.
But I don't know who came up and thought spandex was cool or was a good idea, but
oh, now I see it. Beware of the spandex crawler.
But I guess if you're young and fit, and I guess spandex would be all right, but I don't know. The people these days that wear spandex, I don't think should be wearing spandex that I see. Oh, leopard spandex. Yeah, that was always cool. Leopard spandex.
Oh, wow. Richard Simmons,
yeah. That and Let's Get Physical, that video. They wore a lot of spandex in those videos. And
wow, we just had another big bright one. I'm seeing the replay on the other monitor. Wow. Spandex, all spandex, unless you're over 40 like me.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of cougars out there wearing spandex right now. I'm not talking about the cryptids.
Are we going to get on the cougar subject again like we did a few weeks ago?
I know we were on that last week, I think, weren't we? Or probably several weeks.
Well, if you go to, I guess Walmart's not open 24 hours a day anymore, but it used to be after midnight, it was all big ladies wearing spandex.
But tell me who hasn't seen a cougar wearing leopard skin panda or leopard skin spandex.
Oh no. There's one. Come on, get real big. Come on. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Wow. And then poof, gone. Raise hands. Oh my goodness.
But you know, a lot of that brought that to an end, or at least around here, you can't go to Walmart anymore past what was it, 10 o'clock or something? Whenever they close up, because after 2020 and all that craziness going on, they did away with the 24/7. I don't think they ever brought it back.
Mm-mm.
At least not here. Maybe in the bigger cities they have. Maybe they're back. I don't know, but that just brought all the night, the things lurking at night into the daytime and afternoons instead of late night.
Maybe they were tired of all the YouTubes of the people after midnight.
The people in Walmart.
Bad promotion, yeah. People
I,
from Walmart.
I haven't been there in a long time. People at Walmart was funny to watch. I used to like watching those videos.
Some of the things at Walmart wearing spandex should be labeled as a cryptid. Good one, Mad Pax.
I think Jessica's still talking about it being a privilege, not a right.
Oh my goodness.
So I don't know, Jessica. Maybe later on, you know, when you get your silver hair, maybe you can start wearing spandex again.
Either that or well, unless somebody wants to keep watching lights, we've kind of once you've seen them, you know, just like okay.
Once you've seen them, I'll just keep it. I'll keep it in the background, and I'll bring it up whenever something weird happens in the sky.
They're going to be almost done because it starts out like 11 to 12:30, and then it gets earlier, like 10:30 to 11:30. Now it's almost like 10 to 11, and they're going to start slowing down.
Well, let's get to a couple.
Monday.
Get to a couple. Not that we haven't been weird enough already. Let's get to a couple more weird things. Let's see. What should we start off with?
Well, we were at a spider, weren't we?
Oh, I went through all those photos.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, of everything that was in our backyard or in our vicinity of our backyard that we dealt with. Now what?
Blazer, y'all are manifesting the Walmart spandex monster.
Yeah. Wait till you go to Walmart now. Wait till you see what we just did. They'll be all over the place.
Dwarf said, "Who's being weird?"
Yeah, we're just being normal. Maybe abnormal, but we're being normal. I lived in Normal, Illinois.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yep, I lived in Normal, Illinois for a while when I was working at the auto plant. And my best friend, one of my best friends, his parents, every time I went over this, the dad was always say, "Hey, where are you living now?" And I tell him Normal, Illinois. I bet it was on Ab Street. So referencing that I lived in abnormal.
Abnormal.
Yeah.
Blazer, the horror. Hey, Overbuilt, welcome in.
So I got two stories relating to this, but they're two different stories, but they're the same subject. In the early 1800s, a Pittsburgh woman was known as the fireproof woman of Pittsburgh. She could walk calmly through an open flame fire, not like the people you see, the monks meditating and walking on coals.
Right.
This is like full flame fire that she'd be able to walk through.
Mother of Dragons?
Mother of Dragons.
Yeah.
No, I don't know, but that's what
I thought of. Mother of Dragons.
Here's the AI rendition or whatever of this weird fact of 1800s. Hannah Brummel of Pennsylvania became known as the fireproof woman of Pittsburgh. She gained attention through public demonstrations where she would walk through open flames without injury. Crowds and scientists alike witnessed her unusual ability and left awestruck.
So her dress would not catch on fire or
I,
nothing?
I guess not. I mean, I guess. I mean, I'm assuming that I mean, you couldn't burn her as a witch, could you? That
Je-
wouldn't work.
Jessica says, what is normal these days?
Yeah, abnormal is normal. Andy Decodes, I think, is the one that always says, where abnormal becomes normal.
Yeah, where the abnormal becomes normal.
Hey, Hillbilly Herb, overbuilt.
And Joe said she was a witch.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's what you would assume, being able to walk through fire. But I mean, that just proves they always burnt witches at the stake. So if you're truly a witch, I guess you wouldn't burn at the stake. Anyway, the other story is an Appalachian story, and I thought I had a picture of it, but I don't. But it relates to this that granny witches, or the healers, or the wise old grandmas in the Appalachians, and sometimes grandpas, definitely your seniors or elders. Some of them would be able to be fire whisperers. So if you got burnt on a stove or you got burnt by a fire, you could go to those people and they would lay hands on you or whisper to you, and your burns would quit hurting and they would heal faster or immediately go away.
Wow.
So that's an Appalachian mountain, and I don't know if Jessica's around that area, Georgia. Maybe she can attest to some of this, but I just saw that story not very long ago about. Well, we've done Appalachian stories anyway about folklores and their traditions and all that stuff's very interesting, especially in the paranormal. But that was one I'd never heard before. That was a new one for me about.
Yeah, I never heard of this story.
Fire whisperers, and
Yeah.
then this one came up, the fireproof woman of Pittsburgh. So I thought that was cool too. Kind of related subjects.
Yeah, that was a new one for me. Wow. Interesting.
Interesting. Let's see.
And then
I got some funny ones too.
Overbuilt cities from those hills and mountains. Look up Frozen Head State Park. Frozen Head. That sounds
Frozen
creepy
Head.
right there. Frozen Head State Park.
All right. Hey,
Hey,
Polly.
Jessica says she's never heard of that one. Pretty cool. Wow.
Yeah, that was a new one for me. And I've watched so many videos and looked up online, Appalachian folklore and stories, and that was the first time I've ever heard it. I've heard of a lot of weird and paranormal stuff coming from the Appalachians, obviously, but
Welcome in, Polly. It must be in the middle of the night for you, or early morning, something. So welcome in, Polly.
So here, would you believe
from them there hills?
Them there hills. Would you believe that in 1997, a container ship full of Legos
What?
dumped into the ocean?
You're serious? A ship full
Yeah,
of
Legos and all the little people and clothes and all that goes along with the Legos. I mean, like a big, the big giant container ships like railroad car, huge size that are on ships going across oceans. Lost a complete load of Legos, and it says nearly 28 years since the great Lego spill, pieces are still washing ashore. The latest was a little life jacket. So people in these comments and stories were talking about they would go for a walk on the beach, and all of a sudden they'd see all these little jackets, or they'd see all the little people, or and not just one, or some of these people weren't saying like one or two, they were saying like 30, 40, sometimes close to 100. All of a sudden things would be washing up of little Legos.
That is funny. Wow.
So still 28 years after the great Lego spill. And I didn't even know there was a great Lego spill, but you know,
Yeah,
there you go.
something else that's new. That's funny.
But that's a big pirate, a big pirate thing. They'll cruise around the oceans looking for these big giant containers, and they'll tie ropes on to them and drag them to a port where they're at, and they'll go through them, and they'll put all that stuff on the black market or resell them. Everything that's in those, they'll dry them out as best they can, and so that they just take free stuff out in the ocean and just claim it, I guess, and sell it. And it could be anything from Legos to whatever, you know, it's coming across on container ships that get washed over because they have the big rogue waves that tip the ships, and sometimes containers fall off, but those containers float. They don't completely sink because a lot of them are watertight.
Invasion of the Lego people.
Oh, Lone W wants to know if we remember Richard Simmons with a headband or no headband. I remember him with a headband.
Headband. That's a mandala thing. They said he never wore a
Yeah,
headband.
we talk about mandala stuff all the time. Well, that was kind of a funny one. Let's go to another one that's kind of obscure that I maybe nobody's heard of, but
you guys are talking about eating beans.
oh. Did you know that there's a certain time of year that I think it's like 28% of all cell phone and telephone activity in Sweden stops?
Hmm?
Huh?
Hmm?
What? What?
What?
So yeah, every year, Sweden at Christmas time in the afternoon, it says 3 p.m. They play on Christmas Eve at 3 p.m. Nearly half of Sweden tunes in to watch the 1959 Donald Duck special, so sacred that mobile data usage drops 28% as the nation pauses for nostalgia, family, and cartoon duck.
Oh my.
So they're so busy they don't even text, they don't even call. They're just all of a sudden they just drop off the social network every year, 3 p.m. in Sweden on Christmas Eve.
A tradition.
I guess I might have to look that up. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Maybe I have.
They don't look
I mean,
familiar.
I've seen the Mickey Mouse Christmas special, but is that the same thing, or is the Donald Duck one different?
I don't know. It's probably banned over here.
Probably. Last time I played something from another country, Rumble wouldn't even let me play it. So anyway, I thought that was a fun, cool little fact. So I'll have to look that up to see if that's available in the US, or I mean, I'll be able to find it even if it isn't, but I won't be able to play it on our channel. But well, we've had this. We have these, or at least the subject we're talking about. We have blue jays. We feed blue jays peanuts, and they eat our sunflower seeds. But do you know in Texas they have green jays?
What? Oh, that's pretty.
And now Texas supposedly even has the first ever reported green jay and blue jay babies. So somehow a green jay and a blue jay got together and they mixed their DNA together. So now there's a new species of green jays or green blue jays or whatever, however you want to say it. But they definitely have green jays down the south.
That's pretty. Mad Pax, you're in Texas. Latro, you're in Texas. Have you guys seen these birds? A green jay. Wow. That's pretty.
So
The jay
that's
is in the
cool.
front.
I wish some of them would come up, migrate up here. That'd be cool.
Wow. They
I
don't
like
have a big fluffy tail though, like our blue jays.
no, or the speckled little, like our Blue Jays look like this guy.
Yeah, that's what ours look like. Does the other one have a tuft? Does the green one have a little tuft on its head?
Nope.
No, it really don't, does it?
But supposedly the story this story or was being reported first time ever that it's been actually captured as on video or film whatever of a green jay and a blue jay having babies. So
Latro said he's never seen one. Just,
well, they say they're in Texas, so I don't know what part of Texas. Maybe it's even
wow.
the southern. Maybe it's the most southern part of Texas. Even I don't know.
That's very pretty.
But I've definitely never heard of a green jay. Didn't even know they were here.
Mad Pack said, I've seen the blue jays, but not the green blue hybrids. So he's never
Wow.
seen one either. Wow.
Hopefully it's not just an AI, somebody fooling us, but I think it's a real thing. But I don't know.
It was pretty.
Pretty. Let's see. What else can we do?
Harold said, I lived in several parts of Texas half my life. Has never seen a green jay.
Oh, well, maybe that's not factual then, but they were putting it off as it was factual because they said scientists. So I took it as real.
Oh.
But maybe it's not. I'm assuming. I mean, I don't know. I don't live in Texas. So if it's false, I'm sorry, but I believed it to be real. What's Michelle talking about? I ain't going where I can't walk home.
Mad scientist.
Mad scientist. Oh, River Morris from down under.
Ah, welcome
Yowie,
in.
the Yowie mob. Well, speaking of Yowie mobs,
Uh-oh.
no, I don't know.
Ah, Blazer got it.
What? Is it fake?
A striking tropical bird found in Central and South America with their range extending into extreme southern Texas.
Yay.
Thank you, Blazer.
See, AI didn't get me.
Wow. So there you go. Don't trust the white coats. Yeah, don't trust a mad scientist.
How about I don't maybe I already showed this. I think maybe Creepy Acres covered this once, but how about the mill race monster?
The
Ever heard of the mill race monster?
mill race monster.
Anybody? Bueller?
I don't think I've heard of it.
The mill race monster.
Ew, he looks green.
Yeah, he's green.
It's Oscar the Grouch.
Oh, he grew up and he was still angry.
It's Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar grew up and he's still angry. So it says Halloween. Get into the eerie spirit in Columbus, Indiana. A mill race monster has haunted this town for over 50 years. So if you read the story, this guy or this kid was cruising around and this big giant thing attacked his car and supposedly left these big gouges across his car hood and in his car and had to speed away to get away from it. And evidently there's been reports for over 50 years of this guy. So whether it's a Bigfoot, a Gugway, I don't know what it could be. Don't really in this picture don't really look like a Bigfoot. I mean, kinda, other than yellow eyes and green fur. I don't know. What do you guys think? Overbelt looks like my ex-wife on acid. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's kind of Bigfoot like or some other kind of hairy guy. I didn't know Columbus had a monster like that. Oh, here's another picture. Here's another AI picture of what he looks like from another story I found. Still got yellow eyes, still kind of got green fur. Kind of looks like a swamp ape almost. I don't know if Indiana has swamps. I mean, we have bogs and swamps in Illinois, so I imagine Indiana probably does in places too, maybe. I don't know. Robin says, date for the hairy dude with the car, Christine. All right, where else do we go? Let me see. I got a lot of these. Did you know that Stonehenge actually was sold at one time?
What?
Yeah, I always thought Stonehenge was just like a national monument or a historic place, but evidently it was in private hands and was sold.
Welcome in, Corey.
I did not know this history. Maybe everybody else does, but I didn't know. So it says September 21st, 1915, Cecil Chubb paid 6,600 pounds or lire or European money at auction to purchase Stonehenge, supposedly after going to buy chairs. So I guess he went to an auction, was going to buy chairs, and he ended up buying Stonehenge. Just 3 years later, he donated the prehistoric monument to the British nation. Thanks to his generosity, Stonehenge became protected for future generations and is now one of the world's most iconic heritage sites. So in 1915, he paid $6,600. That's a lot of money in 1915.
Please.
Especially for some dude just going to go to an auction to buy chairs.
Wow.
I just always assumed that it was just a national monument this whole time for the British nation.
Hillbilly says, I bet he got in trouble that night. You spent our money on stones, not chairs.
Yeah, look at her. She doesn't look very thrilled about buying Stonehenge. I thought we were buying chairs. But who hasn't done that at Walmart? Who hasn't went in for paper towels or Kleenex and came out with a VCR and DVDs and a PlayStation or Christmas tree or something you really didn't go in for? So if you have that kind of money, evidently, to buy Stonehenge in 1915, I'm assuming it's probably no big deal to him. Especially in this picture, the way he's dressed, I'm assuming it's not that big a deal. But it looks like it's water in those glasses. You think he'd be having some wine or something a little more auspicious, something for the occasion for buying Stonehenge and spending that kind of money. He should have been rolled out the red carpet for him. But I didn't know that Stonehenge was in, I guess it was probably on somebody's farm, I guess, or somebody's field. So maybe it was in private hands at first till. Hey, Corey. I don't think I've missed anybody else coming in.
No, I think Corey was the last one that came in. Welcome in, Corey.
So there you go. 1915, Stonehenge was bought for $6,600 at auction.
That was before they rebuilt Stonehenge.
Yeah, it probably didn't look like that. It was probably just everything was laying on the ground. I
Let's
mean,
just
I know people always talked about, if you believe this, I got ocean property to sell you, and or the London Bridge, or something that's really bizarre. Like
Harold said there was more than one Stonehenge in that area, but the others were dismantled over thousands of years.
oh, okay,
NASA purchased half of the Grand Canyon. That's what Corey said.
oh,
Huh.
that's probably why it's restricted.
Oh, I thought I heard that some very rich elite owned a part of it.
Well, anyway, you'll have to thank Cecil Chubb for
Cease-
everybody being able to go check out Stonehenge.
Mr. Chubbs.
Mr. Chubb.
Mr. Chubbs. Yeah, and Walt Disney purchased London Bridge.
So, where do you think the world's oldest pyramid is?
Oldest what? I was coughing.
Oldest pyramid.
The oldest pyramid.
The oldest pyramid. Not necessarily the biggest, but the oldest. Could be the biggest. But any guesses? What's chat saying? Anybody know? Anybody take a guess?
Somewhere under us.
Somewhere under us. Well, there probably is an older one under us that we don't know about.
Mad Pack says South America.
South America.
Natro says Antarctica.
Oh.
Harold says it is in China.
It's in China.
We got 3 good guesses here. Harold, oldest China. Somewhere under us. Laser says Egypt. Robin says the oldest is South America.
All right.
Oh.
So the story with this one is that Gunung Padang, the world's oldest pyramid hidden beneath the earth, so I guess underneath the earth is correct, underneath of us, is the oldest pyramid in the world. Wasn't in Egypt, but in Indonesia.
Indonesia.
A mysterious site in West Java. Although it appears as a simple hill covered with dense vegetation, beneath its surface lies a massive ancient structure that could rewrite human history. So, assuming this is real and not a fake picture, you can tell that there's something up on top, which I'm assuming is current or man-made on top of the hill, but then underneath that,
wow,
when they dug out all the vegetation or took LiDAR, this is what they found.
Any of it looks melted? Mad Pack, same time. Anything looks melted?
Maybe. I don't know.
Mad Pack said melted.
Some of it looks, maybe it's erosion. Maybe the guy at the shovel or bulldozer chipped off a couple blocks. I don't know, but it looks kind of melted over here, maybe.
Yeah, it does kind of look melted.
But I don't know. That just could be the hillside. But look how many levels.
Wow.
Look how many levels that would have going all the way up to the top. And think how deep inside. Maybe it goes farther in than this even. But I'm assuming this is really a picture, but I'm not 100% positive on it. I don't usually do AI checks or any of that stuff. But
look at those fluffy clouds. We don't see things like that anymore.
But I know from having Jim Goodall on our show talking about South America stuff, he describes exactly this, that you'll go there and it'll be a mountain full of trees and vines and jungle, and you have to clear out the overburden, all the soil, all the plant life to get to this. And it takes years to do it. So he has personally told us, and we have pictures from Jim since we did shows with him on this. So we have pictures of the process and what they've found, and it does look like this. So I believe it. I believe this is a real picture.
Mad Pack says the pillars look Roman.
Oh, I was hoping it was going to be Egyptian, but definitely maybe Olmec or
Welcome in, May May.
I don't know.
And yes, I do watch John Levi. So I'm not.
Aztec. I don't know. I don't know what would be in Indonesia. What kind of mound or temple builders would be over there? So I thought that was a cool one.
Yeah. Daryl says, I want to know who mows the grass.
Well, who mows the glass?
And May May came in and asked if we were something about John Levi on. So I do watch John Levi.
I have never contacted him or asked him to come on our show. If that's what the question is.
Oh, I hope the day you'll have John Levi on. Oh, okay. I thought you
I would like to, I mean, there's people like that I would like to have on, but a lot of times when we reach out to people, we're just such a small channel. They got such a huge following, they don't usually come on little guys platforms. But kind of going along with that same story.
Where did all the magic chisels go?
Magic chisels.
That's my point. And there's no way you can chisel precisely and not have a big chunk accidentally come out and go, oops, we got to start a whole new building. There's just no way that you can do all of that and statues carved in without any mistakes and big chunks taken out. I don't know what kind of tool can do that.
So now that we have technology,
we do. It don't work.
We have technology, or at least that's what they're telling us.
Oh, well, it don't work half the time.
Well, evidently for some people it does. It's not necessarily us that can't afford the good technology. So here's a LiDAR of the jungle.
Wow.
And as you can see the temples or pyramids. You can see the complexes that they would have. You could see basically the rows or the maybe streets or gardens.
Looks like a motherboard.
It does look like a motherboard. And they say a lot of times nature looks like motherboards, and maybe that's how we got the ideas for motherboards, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the overburden. So this is actually an area that has not been cleaned. This is all jungle and forest. Believe it or not, this is all covered with vegetation and trees and overgrowth.
Wow.
But since we have penetrating radar from the sky or satellites or planes, you can now see what's underneath the jungle, sometimes underneath the ground.
That's cool.
So they can go over these places that you don't want to send an expedition out to cut down vines and trees to try to see if anything's there. You can actually look at the areas first and say, hey, there should be a temple right there. And the story always basically started from the story that we always tell about the Canadian boy that was sick, laying in his bed, thinking of how Giza in Egypt, how the Giza pyramids are all in a row, and some of the buildings line up with Orion's belt, Orion the Hunter, the constellation. And he did that for South America and found a bunch of temples that had not been discovered, and they used technology like this and found at least 2 new complexes to go along with the ones that are already in South America because of this technology and because of that 15-year-old boy laying in bed thinking with his head in the stars, dreaming about pyramids in Giza in South America. So that's I think that's interesting.
Wow.
So where he pinpointed it on a map, according to Orion, the Hunter constellation, Orion's belt, they came up with 2 new complexes.
Ooh, that reminds me. We're going to start seeing that.
Yeah, Orion's going to
up in the east. Yeah, we're going to start seeing it in the east skies here pretty soon.
Orion's going to be coming up in the sky here soon as the fall.
That's cool.
The fall constellations start rising and becoming prominent in winter.
That's cool. What they're discovering these days. And
All right.
Corey's
So
asking Harold, where are you guys from in Oklahoma? You guys might be neighbors.
yeah, to be neighborly.
Yeah, be neighborly. Mad Pack says, wonder how LiDAR would work in snow. Say, like over Atlantic. Oh, you want to hear my new theory?
Oh boy, here we go.
Here we go. We see these pictures of the Atlantic being all ice and snowy, right? Well, you know how close Australia and South America is to the Atlantic? And they're a warm climate. So how can you go just a little bit further and just be all this ice and snow and this and that? So I'm starting to wonder, my opinion, is it really green and luscious down there? Right next, it's right next to Australia, New Zealand, South America, which is all nice warm climates. So I just have a weird feeling, are we being lied to? And it's not all icy down there. They're probably taking pictures of Alaska. So that's my theory. What do you guys think?
I see old maps. It puts Australia and Antarctica almost right next to each other.
Right. So how can they be such warm climates and then in a short distance, they're claiming it's this massive miles of ice and snow and bitter cold that you can barely walk in, just I'm starting to not buy it now. Makes me wonder. Oh, thank you, Mad Pax. I've always had that thought too, Jane.
Yeah.
If you look at Northern America, that's our colder states. They get a lot of snow, and you get into Canada and Alaska and Northern Canada, it gets worse and worse and worse. That is snowy. But how can a super warm climate instantly get as much ice as what they're saying?
Don't be
Laser, stop it.
don't be saying that too loud. They'll be coming to get you. You can't go against the narrative. Now quit thinking for yourself. So if you were back in 1883, what would you think the loudest sound ever recorded was?
Repeat one more time. And
Nope.
when?
This is a pop quiz, man. You listen and you answer. No, if you were living in 1883, what would you think the loudest sound ever recorded was?
In 1883.
What happened that made the loudest sound ever recorded in history?
When they were
how about chat? What's chat saying? Sky trumpet, May.
Beetlejuice.
Don't say that 3 times. Or
He did. He typed it 3 times.
He didn't say it. You did.
I said it twice.
Oh, all right.
Dynamite factory explosion.
Dynamite factory explosion.
A woman giving birth.
A woman. Well, that could be loud, I guess. Bells ringing. Dynamite factory. A husband yelled at him.
A husband was right. And I can't.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think I have that. Maybe I do. I'll have to look and see if I have that. Since you brought that up, or somebody who brought that up, the wife yelled at him. Blazer.
Blazer.
See if I can find it.
Oh, Robin said pipe organs playing.
Oh. Well,
River
this
Morris.
has a teaser. It was heard 3,000 miles away.
3,000 miles away. River Morris says, I'm a tribal elder down under. Our heat is harsh. Our climate's same deal as our Yowies.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. How can those areas be so warm? And then they're claiming the Antarctic is nothing but ice and bitter snow and sub below. What do they say? How below zero do they claim it is down there?
I don't know, Ralph Hand.
And the high winds and Tartarian giants playing their pipe organs.
I'm looking for a video. Just this while you
Volcano,
guys talk.
volcano explosion.
There you go. That's right on the money.
All right, there you go. Blazer wins.
Did he look it up?
Yeah, did you look it up, Blazer?
So it says on August 27th, 1883, Krakatoa exploded with the loudest sound in recorded history.
Wow.
Heard over 3,000 miles away. It unleashed a 1,000-foot tsunami, killing 36,000 people and sent shockwaves circling the earth multiple times.
Wow.
Can you imagine how loud that would be?
Wow.
3,000 miles away. Now, I know the Who, I think it's the Who rock concert is louder than a jet airplane when they play in their stadiums, and they were the loudest rock band recorded in history.
Blazer did check. He cheated.
That's all right.
He looked it up.
He gets extra credit.
Yeah, you get extra credit. A++. Wow. Can you imagine how loud it was if you live close?
Could you imagine if you were these guys on a boat? You'd probably be deaf.
Wow.
Well, I'm probably not going to be able to find it.
Wow.
So I thought that was interesting, but I wonder if it's still the world's record for the loudest sound ever recorded or ever heard in history.
Well, I'm still kind of baffled about Yellowstone being a huge giant volcano when the majority of them look like a mountain. So
What
I
time
think
is
there's
it?
something different and suspicious about Yellowstone.
11:16 live police chase.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's probably not on anymore though. A lot of them, by the time I get to them, they're already gone.
Smoking scans on, and yeah, it must be over because the live police chase channel only shows 6 minutes.
All right. Dang it, we missed it.
Oh
We could have
man.
showed a live police chase.
Oh man. Dwarf could have been on it.
Yeah, Dwarf, what's going on? I'm gonna check my phone real quick just to see if I got that video on here.
Mad Packs. Blow your eardrums out and crap your pants at the same time.
Yeah, then you'd be deaf and dumb.
Are you pulling Blazer jokes? Yeah, Dwarf says it's over. Blazer said, Dwarf, are you sleeping?
And incontinent. I don't know if I got that video or not.
Dwarf sleeping. He's typing in his sleep. Yeah, I saw it earlier. I didn't actually watch it yet, Robin, but about the semi truck being somebody stole a big rig.
Yeah, I watched some of it after the fact.
Wow.
But anymore, they'll pop up as a notification, and when I click on it, they're like, it's like over. It's like they're done. So we don't even get to catch the beginning of these things anymore.
Ah, Dwarf's cooking. What you cooking? Are you baked?
Are you baked? That was bad.
Sleep typing. You get that from LIB. Oh my.
Oh well, I don't think I don't know where it's at. It would have been so appropriate for this subject.
Yeah, Corey, you're right, because he says that there was a land, green and luscious, that was bigger than the United States of America.
Yeah,
That's
so we know
Admiral Berg's personal diary.
we know it was green and just like everything else at the time. So
Yeah, he said it was a huge, luscious land. I
so do
don't
we
want
have,
to say tacos too loud. All right, so we just said it. He must be making tacos. Fish tacos! Everybody go to Dwarf's house.
so do we actually know, like you brought up, is that it's ice covered? Do we actually know that
Right.
for
Do
a
we
fact?
actually know?
I've never been there. I don't know anybody personally that's ever been there.
The only ones that have been there are the little rich elite people. They're not going to tell us the truth.
They could show us and tell us anything they want because they won't let us there. So how do we know?
I bet it's green and luscious and gorgeous, like Admiral Burke said.
Anybody in chat ever been to Antarctica?
We're not allowed.
That doesn't mean people. I mean, that doesn't mean people won't do stuff that they're not allowed to do.
Oh, be careful. Those are street tacos.
Gas station tacos.
Ah, Corey says, my granddad was a sailor during Operation High Jump.
Oh, so was it ice covered? Did he tell you it was ice covered?
Yeah. Not sure how that's possible with all those warm land down there. Robin's going out for fish tacos tomorrow.
What? On a date? Robin, you didn't tell me that you're going out on a date.
Fish tacos.
I hope you don't get picked up in a 57 Fury.
No, Blazer said potato tacos. What?
What?
Blazer, yes, I have a view of that street. Oh boy.
Here's another oh, doggy spots something out in the front porch or something.
Look at
Just spandex.
that.
Robin, don't be a cougar.
So you going to Walmart?
Going to Walmart.
Going to Walmart for fish tacos.
Don't be a cougar, Robin. Isn't that how the song goes? Robin, don't be a cougar. I don't know how does that song go?
We can't sing it, we'll get a copyright.
I know.
YouTube's been so strict here lately,
Well,
it's ridiculous.
The way I sing, if they want to copyright it, go ahead. What the heck? Go ahead and get me infringement because I'll just laugh at them because, like, really? You think that's a good cover of that song?
Robin said it's fun here in the desert. Carol and Jane in chat, great show. I gotta move kangaroos from my front yard to eat my bush flowers.
Them kangaroos. You can't trust those kangaroos. They're ruffians, man. They're like gangs roaming the streets.
Well, have fun with your kangaroos.
Don't get in a punching fight or a boxing match with them.
Yeah, we deal with skunks, possums, and coons. They got to deal with kangaroos in their yard. Oh my gosh!
So I got a 17th century engraving of a dragon in the sky and 4 men that are observing it, according to this this.
I got my gloves ready. And rocking Robin, rocking the spandex.
Yeah, rockin' Robin. Robin. I don't know, man.
Rockin' Robin. Oh my.
So here's the engraving. Here's the picture of the engraving. So by looking at this picture, they're telling us that these four men are in astonishment looking at this dragon.
Wow.
Today, when I was studying it, looking at it even more before the show, I was thinking, what if these four guys are sorcerers or magicians that are projecting that dragon in the sky? What if they're manifesting that dragon? Maybe the
Oh.
lines aren't that they're in astonishment viewing this dragon. What if they're sending out powers and making this dragon appear in the sky or manifest? That's what I thought of today when I looked at this picture for the millionth time. What do you guys think? Do you think they're viewing it? That those lines mean that they're viewing this dragon and they're in astonishment, or with their hands up and the way they're gazing at this dragon, are they manifesting it? I think they're manifesting it. I think they brought it.
Because all four of them are doing that.
Yeah. So what do you guys think?
Dragon conjuring?
I think they're manifesting it. I think they're conjuring. I think they were sorcerers or magicians, whatever you want to call them for that time. I think.
Mad Pack says, good thought, girl.
I don't know.
Huh.
That's how my brain works, I guess. I don't know. When I was looking at it, the first thing that came to me today was, I think they made that dragon appear. I think they brought it here from another dimension or from their minds. They just conjured it.
Huh.
Especially that guy sitting by that tree, the way his hand's up, and the guy over here on the other side. Oh, even the guy in the middle's got his hand up.
Does it say a year of this? Did I miss that?
17th century.
17th century.
And the explanation and description is that they're in awe and amazement of seeing this beast in the sky. And I agree, you would probably be in awe and amazement or terrified seeing this in the sky. But look at the guy in the middle with his back arched and looking up. It looks like he's losing power, like he's putting energy into that dragon. And the other guy's leaning against a tree. The other guy's leaning against a rock, like he's losing energy, and they have to sit down and they all have their hands and gestures. I think they're manifesting it. I don't know.
That's interesting. Those lines look like they are coming from their third eye, Robin says.
Yeah, third eye. Yeah.
Zoom in a little.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that specific, but yeah, the one guy on the rock, it looks like it could be coming from their third eye, or
it does, Robin. That's
that guy for sure.
Good catch, Robin.
That guy up there, third eye.
Wow. Why
There you go.
Why put the lines for sight?
Robin gets the. I don't know. That's just what I thought of. I mean, I looked at the picture when I first downloaded it. And I thought, oh, that's cool. It's about a dragon. Let's talk about it. Then when I looked at it some more, kept looking at it, it's like, man, I think those guys are manifesting this dragon, or they brought it from another dimension, made it appear.
Maymay said they're using frequency to summon the dragon.
Oh, maybe they're controlling it. Maybe they're making it do its will by burning a city or attacking a palace or something. So are they manipulating the dragon? Did they conjure it? Maybe they did both. I don't know. People want to know. I want to know. Cool dragon, though. Whoever engraved this or.
It is a cool looking dragon.
Yeah.
Can I pet that dog?
You're dog friendly.
Robin, Mad Packs. It's the spandex. Oh
I
my.
don't know. I'm probably gonna be hearing stories about Robin's milkshakes bringing boys to the yard or something. I don't know what's going on.
Oh boy.
Spandex, big old sunglasses, a big feathered boa around your neck. You leopard skin,
And Crocs on your feet.
Crocs. I think most cougars probably wear spiked heels or something. I don't know about Crocs. Maybe they do wear Crocs these days. I don't know. I'm probably out of touch. I don't know. Anyway, I thought the dragon was interesting.
Yeah.
I think they have a lot more to do with it than just viewing it. I could be wrong, but
Spandex expands one's thinking.
but I'm not gonna say it. All right, I'm gonna say it. What kind of thoughts do you think they will be having seeing you in spandex, Robin? Are they good thoughts? Are they bad thoughts? Dirty thoughts? Well, I don't know. This is supposed to be a PG show. Come on now. Come on, people.
Maybe I thought I saw your comment. You mean also Robin? I can't read that. Are
Where
using
at?
their third eye, meaning they can see it and not others.
Oh, maybe.
This is just 10, just 10 pounds to go for this Bandex reveal. For entertainment purposes only.
Well, we'll have to have Robin come on and tell us how her cougar date went. Give us the update, the 411.
We never know where this show goes.
Yeah. So here's another picture from, we mentioned 1915 earlier. Here's another picture from 1915, or drawing. What do you think this one's all about?
Oh,
So you got an airship,
yeah.
up in the air. You got a spotlight from a lighthouse or a watchtower, probably a lighthouse.
Looks like
You
something's
got
exploding.
smoke. You got smoke coming from a building.
Explosion.
So what is this coming from this airship? Is that a dew? Think that's a dew? Is that a spotlight shining on the fire so firefighters can fight the fire? Or did this airship cause this explosion fire in 1915?
Everyone's saying do.
I think it's a dew. What's everybody in chat think? Oh, there's May Dew, Robin Dew.
Yep. Robin Dew.
Robin Dew.
Robin Dew, Mountain Dew.
Robin, how do you do? I do well. Yeah, I think it's a dew.
Wow.
Roaming around the forest looking for fights, fist fights.
Mountain Dew.
I think it's a dew. I think it's a dew, man.
Only you can prevent dew fires by painting your roof blue. Robin.
I don't think they painted their roofs in 1915, but I could be wrong.
Robin said there might be a Mountain Dew can for the picture somewhere.
So this was in Calais, France, 1915.
1915.
Yeah.
We still had airships.
Well, we had airships in Hindenburg. I mean, look at.
Yeah, but I thought that was the last one that they.
No, that was the last one to use that gas because it exploded, supposedly, by what they told us. But
Mad Pack says do 100%.
Yeah, I think it's a dew. I think it's a Robin Dew.
Dew. I love dew. Dog, go lay down. All I hear is tappy tap on the floor.
So here's another article.
Robin says, "Do you know what is on fire?"
I think it's a building or a factory. I don't know. It's in France, 1915. So is that when was World War One?
Mad Pack says right before World War One.
So here's another one article. Philadelphia, Wednesday, January 20th, 1915. I think it's fifth. I think that's a 5, not a 3. I think it's the same thing.
Has 2 airships doing the
An
same
airship raid by night from a spectator's point of view. So here's the lights again. More than one ship with dews coming down, or I mean, it could be light beams so they can drop bombs so they can see what they're actually bombing. I mean, that kind of makes sense, but to me, it looks like a dew. And once again, we got fire and explosions from buildings or whatever they're blowing up. This one has multiple. But this article definitely says an airship air raid by night. So I thought that's interesting. 1915. Yeah. So this makes you wonder, how long have we had dew technology? How long have we had, if that's what these are showing? And I believe it is, but I don't know. My dad was in World War II, and I know, I believe we had relatives in World War I. I know we definitely had relatives in almost every war. Black Hawk War. So I don't know. I think it's a dew. I wonder if the Hindenburg had a dew weapon technology, and that's what blew up.
Oh.
Maybe their dew technology went crazy and blew themselves up instead of beaming a light down somewhere. What do you think? Think the Hindenburg blew up by its own technology, the dew exploding on their ship? Since we have pictures like this, it's possible.
Then I heard the Hindenburg was so they can kind of erase history that we had so many airships.
Yeah, but they still had airships after that. I mean, we had the airship war in the sky in early 1800s over the U.S., where all the silver and balloon-shaped airships were fighting each other in the sky, according to the newspaper and people's reports. Yeah, May said the same thing. Hindenburg was set up to stop using airships.
And then Madpack says, hence they hid the technology.
I don't know. It just popped in my head looking at these pictures that maybe the Hindenburg had a dew weapon in it.
Well, Harold said Germany had blimps armed with bombs.
Yeah, absolutely they did.
Interesting.
Let's see. What else do we got?
Wow.
What time is it? Oh, we're almost at midnight already. Can you believe that?
It's only halfway through.
What?
Oh, we probably shouldn't go till 2 in the morning.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. How about a little pirate action? Bueller. Now I lost my mouse.
Oh, no.
I know. I hate it when you lose your mouse.
That's horrible. You find it?
Yeah, I got it. I'm doing it. So this is right up there with the subject we had earlier about Antarctica.
Oh.
So how about what would you think of if I told you something about a ship in Antarctica? Well, actually, in Greenland, in the Arctic, uh, a pirate ship and maybe a paranormal kind of thing. What would you guys think of? What's everybody in chat think of if you think of
By Greenland?
yeah, by Greenland?
Oh, close to the North Pole.
Yeah, I saw Arctic and I said Antarctica by mistake, so it is Arctic. Any guesses? What are they saying? Nothing. Bueller. Bueller.
I'm not sure what that is. Blazer, is that a mouse too?
Vikings in Greenland. Oh. That's a good guess.
Vikings. Green
Man. Is Green Man from Greenland?
I don't know.
I know Leif Erikson was. Does he count as a green man?
The guy earlier was a green man.
Yeah, he was green.
A Chiro symbol. That's what you posted?
I didn't post a Chiro symbol.
No, not you, Blazer. Eric the Red.
Eric the Red. That's another Viking. Another Viking.
Green Jay.
It was a green jay in Greenland. That probably makes more sense.
Green blue bird from Greenland.
A cuckoo bird. A dodo bird. How about How about 1850s? Sailors reported finding the ship Octavius drifting off Greenland. On board, the crew was frozen and preserved in the Arctic cold. The captain was found at his desk with his logbook dated 1762. So we know he was writing in his book at least in 1762, and they found the ship in 1850. So it has been lost for 88 years while attempting the Northwest Passage. So supposedly this boat has been frozen in time, or just kind of possibly could have been wandering around the oceans. And I said pirate just because I think of pirates when I think of 1800s, 1700s ships. They were probably up to no good. So evidently they got stuck in the ice, or somehow they got froze right where they were whenever was going on. So it had to, I would think it had to be a flash freeze if he was writing in his book. What do you guys think? Puff puff Passover.
This hillbilly says Bigfoot dwarf passed the hash lamp your way.
Oh.
Passing the hash lamp your way. Then Blazer says puff puff Passover.
What's the song? Pass the Doochie.
That's an interesting year that they froze instantly. So what year?
1762. So is that right? Is that right around the reset? Right around the...
Well, possible. Or some people are saying the late 1800s, but some are looking at the 1700s.
Well, 1776 was the start of the Satan being loosed, if you go by the little season. So that's not very far off from that if the logbook said 1762.
Ooh, check your email.
Whose?
Corey, Garrell, I emailed you a mission photo taken on the USS MT Olympic during Operation High Jump. Yeah, he said something earlier about his granddad being there, and he has something that was passed down, but this chat left.
Oh. I don't see anything yet.
Maybe it's downloading.
And then
Somebody fell asleep with a window open.
I don't know. Maybe it was a flash freeze because Greenland used to be green, obviously.
Right.
Does anybody know for sure if at one time the whole planet was green? Or have we always had have we always had an Arctic at one time or another during the history, and then the Antarctic at one time during the history? Do they switch? Is one green, one cold, both cold, neither of them cold? I don't really know the answer to that. I know for a fact that people talk about, and even the maps show that they weren't always cold or weren't always green.
Now check your email. I just got
All right. What we got going on now?
What we got going on? Lots of minerals in Greenland.
Where are we at? Where are we at?
Blazer said pole shift.
Bullshit.
No, pole shift.
I don't think you should be cussing like that on our show.
I said pole shift.
Oh. I was questioning what you said.
Oh no, now we got the poopy emojis.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Hi, Lori. When the Tower of Babel, when the Tower of Babel and everyone was scattered, so the earth split, and we just read about that.
Oh.
Welcome in, Lori.
All right, so I got Corey's picture. They don't look like they're wearing heavy coats or parkas to me. Huh. That's the first thing I see, and no snow on the deck. Like you always see the pictures for Admiral Byrd that always have parkas and wind and snow everywhere. So is this before they got to Antarctic, or is this while they were there at Antarctic? So he wrote, "This is my granddad and two other sailors being disciplined after stealing a can in Panama after leading the Panamanian police in a high-speed chase."
Oh, my.
Well, they're at Panama, so it would be warm at Panama.
Oh, my, Corey. Yeah, he just says read the description. The dwarf said it was a warm day.
Definitely a warm day.
Huh.
Being disciplined. Dang it. I liked it better when I thought they were at Antarctica and they were wearing short sleeve shirts and stuff. Dang it. Still a good story. Thanks, Corey.
Discipline 40 lashes. Thank you, Corey.
That reminds me of one of my movies that I like with Ensign Pulver, where they get James Cagney as their chief sailor or the captain of the ship, military ship, and this crew is just ruthless. I mean, they're just nothing but trouble, and the captain would never let them port anywhere because he's afraid of his reputation and what the sailors had did. So they finally ported at a harbor, and that's exactly what they did. They went in there and they broke into admirals and ambassador dinner parties and stole their women and drove cars into the ocean off the docks and motorcycles and stole everything they could. And they had the military police come out and said, our ambassador of the island would appreciate it very much if your men would stay on your ship for the rest of your leave. So they got banned from the island for just stuff like what Corey was talking about, stealing cars and high-speed chases. And
He said he's got Antarctic pictures too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've downloaded a lot of pictures of Project High Jump and what they've showed us. So I don't know if they're real or not.
Pull that back up. Daryl, look at the sailor standing in the corner. And Daryl was making a comment, stand in the corner and face the wall. So yeah, Corey said, look
He's
at
in
the sailor
timeout.
standing in the corner.
He's in timeout, man.
In timeout.
He's in timeout. He's in.
So is that your granddad in the corner?
So there's 3 sailors.
Project Spandex.
This guy, I would think would be the lead guy. He's in uniform. Everybody else is in t-shirts and so I would think he would be the one. So maybe he's talking to somebody else through a doorway or something, or
is there only one being punished?
Well, Corey said something about
no one put granddad in the corner.
That's funny.
Oh, Corey says he's in his underwear.
In his underwear. Oh, no pants on? That's what it looks like.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like bare calves, bare legs right there.
So that's how they punished people back in the day, huh?
Probably felt good if it was in Panama, probably 100-degree heat wave. Wow.
That guy is busy. My papa had his back to the camera reading a ship maintenance list. Okay, so your grandpa is the one looking down right there.
He's that one.
Okay. In the corner with spandex. You guys will never let go of that
in
spandex.
The corner.
Get your spandex on.
They're looking for some Panama cougars.
Oh, wow.
Well, what else do we got? I think that's about all the pictures for the night.
Really?
Well, I downloaded. I mean, we went through a lot of pictures, a lot of stories. Yeah. Well, unless you want to talk about this guy. Here, we can talk about this guy.
Uh-oh.
And then?
Humiliation ritual. Ah. That would be humiliated.
So what do you know about the Bronzo Dragon? Anybody?
Bronzo?
Bronzo. Brosno. Brosno. Brosno Dragon. Anybody? Dun, dun, dun.
My granddad was voted top worker out of over 3,000 sailors.
Really?
Wow. Awesome. Cool. Panama Spanish.
And then after the incident in Panama.
Oh my.
You're peeling potatoes.
Huh?
That's usually what in the military they always talk about. You got kitchen duty or peeling potatoes if you're in trouble. Yeah, if you're not in the brigade, you're peeling potatoes or doing some kind of crappy work that they assign you.
Like your siren.
So the Brosno Dragon.
Brosno Dragon.
So it says Brosnia, or Brosno Dragon is an unknown creature that's said to reside in Lake Brosno in Russia.
Oh,
a supposed dragon was believed to be so large it could swallow ships and airplanes.
Oh my.
And it goes back as far as the 1200s. So this is the depiction of what they say this thing was,
Oh, wow. That thing's huge.
well, if it would do sail ship, it
Yeah.
had great big giant masts, and
My
so
goodness.
this is in Russia, the 1200s, or at least as far back as the 1200s. They've had the story.
Wow.
So they did echo sounds of the lake, discovered a large jelly-like mass at the bottom of the lake, but they don't know what it was. Size of a railroad car.
Jelly-like mass.
Yeah, so like maybe a jellyfish. They're probably alluding to like an octopus, giant squid, jellyfish. You know how the old maps show sea monsters, but they could be an octopus or that's what they claim it could be. But this is called the Brosno dragon in Russia. So I mean, why is it called a dragon if it was just a jellyfish or a? It had to be called a dragon for a reason. Now what? What am I
Oh,
missing? What am I missing now?
yeah. Oh no, there goes Tokyo.
I like that song, Godzilla.
That's worse than when Blazer goes to California.
Godzilla.
They're gonna watch
I-
live
I-
recording of Price is Right.
We need a Godzilla sound. Well, I don't have anything close to a Godzilla sound.
Oh, what this?
That's more like a Bigfoot or a pug wedgie. I don't know. We need a Godzilla.
Overbuilt. Cool. My ex-wife's picture again, Carol. You must be on to something.
Again.
I don't wish to see Drew Carey.
Here you go, Overbuilt. Sounds like this is just for you, Overbuilt.
Emotional damage.
Oh my! It's been a rough day, and you guys are cheering me up. This is
Well, everybody light them up if you got them. It's going to be one of those nights, I guess.
I needed these laughs. Oh my! I love you guys.
So there you go. There's a big giant sea monster, the Bosnio dragon from Russia. And that really is the last thing I had. I wish I could find that video. It still bugs me that video would have been perfect for what we were talking about earlier.
Find it.
I don't know which one it's on, which tablet it's on, or I thought it was on this tablet, and then I thought it was maybe on my phone. I just saw it the other day too. That's the weird thing. I just saw it. I should have downloaded it or
Dwarf said Jimmy Kimball was back.
yeah.
Overbuilt said Roseanne Barr sound on your machine.
Oh.
Emotional damage is due to overdosing this on spandex.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
That's when you get catfish. That's when you get emotional damage. You don't look like your picture online.
I can't stop laughing tonight.
Well, I hope everybody's having a good time. It's been fun.
It's been a spandex night.
Spandex night. Is that our new logo or our new saying for
Walmart?
Well, it looks like it's going to be a spandex night.
Walmart spandex monster.
Emotional damage.
Oh my! Now I'm crying. Thank you for the laughs, you guys.
Let me see if I can find, before we give up, let me see if I can find that video.
All right, I got to give up. Blazer's probably working on the next joke. No, here we go. Night Owl Lounge, the spandex episodes.
The spandex episodes.
We'll do a playlist.
I don't know. I think we're gonna have to start after midnight if we're gonna keep this stuff up.
What color spandex should the spandex monster be wearing? Hillbilly's asking.
Oh.
He asked plaid.
Plaid?
Bigfoot in spandex would make a great T-shirt.
I think I've seen a Bigfoot picture in spandex. I'm not sure.
Oh my, that would be a good T-shirt. Santa wears red spandex.
That definitely would be emotional damage.
Beans and spandex would probably go wrong, Grace said.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness. You guys keep doing that. I'm going to have to get a Kleenex to wipe all this away. I'm crying. I don't know who that is, Blazer.
What?
Ned Flanders?
From The Simpsons?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I thought I was closer. I saw a video that I thought was close to the one. I can't play that. That's got sound.
Yeah. Get in trouble. Mad Max says, I missed the 80s. That is true.
I liked growing up, since I graduated high school in 82, so I liked the 80s, but I think I liked when I was growing up in the 70s as a kid, I liked it a lot better.
Robin said all the spandex talk is Jessica's fault.
Yeah, and she left us.
Yeah.
Unless she's laying in bed listening.
She's probably laughing.
Yeah. See what I started?
Grace said, I think I heard beans and spandex mix a hot air balloon. Oh, Roseanne Barr singing. Carol needs to redo the 9/11 clip and say it was a bed in my truck and a spandex on it.
Oh, the 911. The 911 call that we're talking about, the pale crawler. That one?
I guess, yeah. Hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away.
Dang it.
Got the right tablet?
No, I'm not 100% sure.
So you didn't put it on the computer?
No. It's on my tablet. I was going to transfer it over real quick since I'm right here to play it when all the shenanigans was happening, because it would have fit right in.
It was the spandex shenanigans.
I'll find it. I'll find it later and make sure I have it uploaded for whenever something like this calls for it.
Pale crawler and spandex. I'll watch that.
Well, I'm sure AI can generate it.
Oh my goodness. For entertainment purposes only.
Definitely entertaining. I think so anyway. Well, here, it's not what I wanted. It's not anywhere close or even on subject, but I'll.
That audio on the thing in the truck bed has me chills listening to it. I still got to watch her show. I ended up sleeping in. I couldn't help it. Bad nights of sleep here.
Well, she played it, so we can probably play it.
I still think Mad Pax and Blazer are brothers. You guys are so much alike. Mad Pax says, what do you call a reptile in spandex?
What do you call a reptile in spandex? I don't know. What?
You got to read it.
Oh, I'm looking for my thing. I'm sorry. A lot lizard.
I haven't heard the latest on the 3-eye atlas. Last I heard, it's Turn from red to green.
I think this is it.
Oh, good night, Daryl.
Night, Daryl. Thanks for coming.
A lounge lizard.
A lounge lizardy. Man, I wish I could find that video. Oh well, you'll have to wait till I run across it tomorrow or the next day, and we'll play it next time something weird comes up.
You'll find it right after the show.
Probably. If I find it, I'm going to download it and put it on the computer. I have it on the tablet. I just didn't transfer it over.
It's 1222.
I probably went by it 1,000 times already and just don't recognize the picture without playing it.
Ah.
That could be. That's what I'm going with. All right. Well, I'll download this. Where is it? What?
I'm not repeating it. What these guys are going back and forth on.
That's the wrong thing. Dang it. What would it be?
I'm not going to have any eye makeup left at the end of the show.
Now I don't know which one it is. Oh, well. It's probably boring for everybody watching me look through a tablet, so I'm just going
to. They got their own conversation going.
Yeah, but we only got 6 people left in chat.
Same here, Mad Pax. I really needed these laughs. It's been
I would have thought
a rough last couple of weeks, but oh my goodness, I needed these laughs.
All right, let's do it. Rob, we'll do
Cougars don't have that problem.
What
they've been talking about.
Oh.
Dog's getting antsy. I might have to take her outside real quick.
Or you're gonna miss it.
Uh-oh. Miss what?
I don't know.
I'll be right back. Let me take her out. She's antsy.
You're still gonna miss it.
Then I'll watch the replay.
Dun 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 dun. All right, what's everybody doing in chat? You guys behaving? Not behaving? All right, I'm gonna play here in a second. I'm gonna upload the 911 audio. All right, let's see if that transferred over. So Jessica shared this on her show today because they were talking about pale crawlers. So let's see, where can we put this? Have you guys heard the video, watched the video for the 911 call on the pale crawler? Anybody? Overbuilt. All right, let's see if we can see if this will come up. I think it'll play this way. Otherwise, I'll have to play it a different way. Nope, don't see it. We'll have to do it this way.
I'm driving on 2.
Let's see if it'll come up this way. I don't think you'll be able to hear it unless I turn it way up. Let's see. How can I do this? Well, I can play the audio off my phone. We'll do it this way. There's nothing to see anyway. I'm just going to play the audio, not the video. So, have you guys seen the video? Have you heard it? The 911 call about a pale crawler supposedly jumping in somebody's truck or the bed of their truck. So let me know if you can hear this.
I'm driving on 210. I just crossed the Black River, and I thought I saw a guy standing on the side of the road bleeding.
Okay, where are you at, sir?
I'm on 210. I just crossed the Black River. I'm heading towards 53E. I just passed Patriots Lunch.
Okay, so you're over near Morse Creek?
Yes.
Okay. And you saw a man standing on the side of the road?
What the?
What was that, sir?
That's not human! That's not human!
Sir, are you okay, sir?
There's something in the back of my truck!
Okay, what's in the road?
No, it's not in the road. It's in my truck. In the bed.
There's something in the bed of your truck?
Yes, ma'am. I just turned on my bed light for my truck, and there's something in my bed.
Okay, sir, when you say something, what do you mean?
I just knocked it off of the bed of my truck and went over my roof.
Okay, what was it?
So there you go. So I'm trying to remember how they described it. It was a man going across a bridge, and there was evidently as a battle site of the Revolutionary War. So what people think is that he saw a man dressed in uniform with blood or a wound bleeding down his face, and that's why he was concerned, because he thought it was a person or he thought it was a real person, and end up, I guess how I take it, it was a ghost, and the pale crawler set him up with this apparition because they knew he would slow down. And then that gave the pale crawler time to jump in his truck and try to attack. So I don't know if the pale crawler was the apparition and then turned into the pale crawler, like a skinwalker kind of deal, or the pale crawler used the apparition ghost to trick the guy going in his truck and then jumping in his bed, and he called 911. So that's how I got the story. That's how I think it happened.
Wow. Yeah, I just heard the tail end of it. That was creepy.
Well, I can play it again.
Wow.
In case anybody want to hear it again.
Dwarf. I would have used some few curse words.
He did say one. I think if you hear it.
Mm-hmm. That's what when I was coming downstairs. That's what I
I'm
was
driving
hearing.
on 210. I just crossed the Black River, and I thought I saw a guy standing on the side of the road bleeding.
Okay, where are you at, sir?
I'm on 210. I I just crossed the Black River. I'm heading towards 53E. I just passed Patriots Lunch.
Okay, so you're over near Morse Creek?
Yes.
Okay. And did you saw a man standing on the side of the road?
What the?
What was that, sir?
That's not human! That's not human!
It's
Sir,
not.
are you
human.
okay, sir?
There's something in the bed of my truck!
Okay, what's in the road?
No, it's not in the road, it's in my truck! In the bed!
There's something in the bed of your truck?
Yes, ma'am, I just turned on my bed lights for my truck and there's something in my bed.
Okay, so when you say something, what do you mean?
I just knocked it off of the bed of my truck and went over my roof.
Okay, what was it?
So he sounds like he's actually shooken up.
Wow.
And I mean, you can tell in his voice, I mean, something's going on, whatever. I don't think it's a hoax. And then supposedly, if you go to Jessica's, the Cryptid Huntress's show today and listen to it, how she explains it, she tells it really good. But supposedly when he turned on the light of the bed, the thing was pressed up his face or whatever, close to the window that you look out the back of your truck.
Wow.
And he freaked out and gunned his truck and went from 0 to 80 as fast as he could. And then he slammed on his brakes and that pill crawler was climbing up over top or something and flew off of the roof. And that's how he ditched it. That's how he got away.
Dwarf said it's the lady on the plane.
Yeah, lady on the plane. That MFer isn't real.
Wow. It's not human. It's not human. Wow. He sounded serious. Poor
Yeah.
guy.
Huh?
That's a poor guy. Can you imagine having a pale crawler on in your bed of your truck? No, thank you. Hey,
Hi,
Monisha.
Monisha.
Hi, Monisha.
So my question, like I said before, and I don't think Jessica brought it up. I think I typed it in her chat. Is okay. So the pill crawler either used the apparition to bait this guy because they knew he would slow down to check out the bleeding head guy or whatever, and then that's when he used the time to attack him. Or the pale crawler was the bleeding head guy, then turned into his self and then jumped in the
That's
truck.
what I was picking up because then he's, because at first he's reporting a guy on the side, with a head wound or something. And then he says, this is not human, not human. So I'm thinking that morphed into the pale crawler.
It could, I mean, that's kind of how Jessica and them were talking about it. But I'm just wondering, okay, since there was a Revolutionary War right there, was the pale crawler able to use an apparition or bring an apparition from that to use as bait? That makes it more scary, more paranormal to me, is that he was able to use an apparition to bait somebody and then attack.
Like Overbill said, demonic stuff either way, morphing. Wow. That was
I don't know if pale crawlers can shapeshift. I mean, skinwalkers, but I don't know about pale crawlers.
Don't say that too many times. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know. It just gives me a chills thinking that if they can control apparitions or bring up apparitions and bait people. Oh my gosh. So you think you're just having a paranormal thing, or like maybe he just thought was this a guy needing help on the bridge.
That's what I'm thinking. If by chance they can do this, that would make a lot of sense of making somebody stop and help somebody in need and then
pounce. Yeah, I know, Hillbilly Herb.
Wow.
They're temperamental about that. They don't like it. All right. Well, since I can't find the other video that I wanted to goof around with.
Harold said it was the Walmart spandex thief hopping in the bed of the truck to return the store or to outrun the store greeters.
I don't think
Mad Pax, I think the veil broke.
The veil broke.
He said the veil's getting way too thin. I think I think it broke. I think we're all in trouble. Dwarf says, I wonder if it made the news.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I didn't download this one.
What?
I know.
So that was the clip that Jessica played today. That was yours or whatever.
Yeah, she had already had it. But she played it, I think, the one other time. But I sent her one today that was that I had saved. I didn't realize she already had it, but I think she played mine because it was probably the first thing up on her phone or whatever.
Blazer said, what if he manifested it?
That's what I said. I was wondering if they're working in it together, if he was able to use an apparition to bait somebody.
I agree, Hillbilly. A lot of things the last few weeks. He says something happened this weekend with the eclipse, new moon. The energy is real different this week. Yeah, things have been off to me though this past month. Emotional up and downs.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Just mixed emotions.
Here's the other thing that Jessica was talking about today. And I'm sure you guys have heard about it, and we'll talk about it after it plays. So have you guys seen that one yet? Have you seen that one before?
Is that the thing that came out of the space potato?
Yeah, so supposedly Ken, Panama, that's what they're calling him on TikTok. You can go find this on TikTok under Ken, K-I-N, Panama.
I think it was last Thursday's show that Jessica did the
space
potato.
We brought it up again today. She talked about this and the Pale Crawler 911 and some other. It was a really good show today. So please go check out Jessica's show. So he filmed a meteorite coming in Panama, then supposedly went to where it crashed, found this little meteorite chunk or whatever, grabbed it, took it home, whatever, and then kept it in a jar or wherever. And then all of a sudden it started having this gooey thing and tentacles growing out of it. And it grew, it kept growing and growing. He kept transferring it to different things. So I don't think he ever touched it. I don't think he ever did anything with it. But then for whatever reason, he thought it was a good idea to put it in this water or this. But you can go to his TikTok channel, or you probably find it on Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. He transferred it to different places, different things, and supposedly he left that out there in that water. It was like a water reservoir or something. And so this is like a big body of water and a pool of water. You know, it started swimming around. And so anybody want to see it again, or should we just move on?
That's wild. And if you want to see pictures and things of when it first started coming out of the potato, or we were all calling it a space spud, that was on Jessica's show last Thursday.
Yeah, because it looks like a potato with a bunch of eyes or holes in it, and that's where all the goo and little tentacle things started coming out of.
Kind of looked like a crab at the very, very beginning. But yeah, she showed pictures of it coming out of this potato at first.
Yeah, so if you go to his channel, you see it from the very beginning. You'll see the meteorite that he filmed, and you'll see supposedly the dig site where he went, or the explosion site where he found that little chunk of meteorite, and then you'll see pictures and videos of him at home when the thing's starting to grow. And
wow.
So I'll play the water swimming guy again.
Oh my God. It's worse than you could probably find them in the LA River. Mad Pack said the potato got the jabby jab.
Yeah. So they're saying, he's saying, and other people are saying that it's real, and supposedly scientists or whoever that's watched the video don't know what it is or what it could possibly be or anything. And then other people are saying, no, it's AI, it's fake. So you have both sides.
Well, it keeps growing, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it's went from, like you said, just barely growing out of that rock to that size. And he's got videos showing the different processes of supposedly how it grew or when it's grown. And so I watched them all from the beginning to the end. But it reminds me of and Jessica then brought it up about other movies and stuff that had goo in it. I mean, it reminds me of Lucy, it reminds me of the Blob, how the Blob took on its own form. But Lucy, where you had that graphite black goo coming out, that's what it reminded me of, the Lucy movie.
You see what Blazer said? How to train your space goop.
How to train your space goop.
It's space goop.
Toothless. Wow. I like Toothless. That was my favorite dragon.
Venom lives.
Yeah, they talked about Venom today on Jessica's channel. Barry laughed.
Reminds Mad Packs of the Creep Show.
Oh, Creep Show.
Wow. It just seems like the way things are going, you wake up every morning, there's something strange and new every single day. Now, did anyone else hear that now there's 7 comets, not just AI or the 3-eye atlas? I'm hearing on a couple of shows that there's now 7 comets, and the scientists or whatever, they're all baffled. So I was just wondering if anyone else heard that.
I saw it on a video today where the astronomers or whoever is following it or keeping track of it lost it for almost 20 minutes. They couldn't find it anywhere in its trajectory, anywhere where they thought it was. I mean, it was nowhere. Then all of a sudden, 20 minutes later, boop, there it is.
Back. Oh, that's weird.
So they said they lost it for 20 minutes, that it vanished.
But you didn't hear anything about the 7 comets now?
No, I didn't hear nothing about the 7.
All right, Hillboy says there is at least 7 now. Okay, then I am hearing a few people say this, and it seems like one is on an intercept path with the 3-eye atlas.
Oh, so they're going to hit and explode? Not by Earth, hopefully. Not by the sun, hopefully. That'd be bad if it exploded anywhere in our solar system.
Oh, they're baffled because there's 7 more, and they're just like they're coming out of nowhere.
I said, what if it's like Guardians of the Galaxy? What if that Star-Lord in MI Atlas and the fleet's chasing him, trying to catch up with him because he's a galaxy pirate. Maybe they're chasing the MI3 Atlas. Or M3I. What is it?
Three eye
Atlas.
And when Jessica remote viewed it, we were all calling it space poo.
That's probably why it turned from brown to green.
Oh, it was brown to red to green.
Oh,
because now
if your poo's brown, then red, then green, that can't be good. You better go see a space doctor. All right, 12:45 a.m. here. I think I'm about done. I think that's all the stories I have anyway, honestly.
Hillbilly says, I really hope it's non-human tech.
Well, I don't care what it is, as long as it keeps zipping by us and doesn't stay here and turns into Mars Attacks.
Crazy.
So I don't know.
Crazy.
Well, all right, everybody. It's been fun. We've had fun. You guys have made us laugh. I hope you guys were entertained tonight.
Thank
I
you
know
for the laughs.
I know we bounced all over the place tonight, not our normal couple subjects and talk about it or whatever. We hit quite a few different weird things tonight. So spandex. Have a
Spandex night.
night. Ack, ack, ack.
Oh my. Hey, Pyromedic, welcome in.
Hi, Pyromedic.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who Scott Violet is. Watch America. I'm sure he's probably well known.
Man.
I just don't know it.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that name, but I bet Dwarf or somebody else knows the name.
Robin Spandex is just now finishing in the wash. You got to put that. If it's anything like leather, you got to put that spandex on while it's wet and let it dry and conform to your body.
See what Overbuilt said?
Squatch girl. I don't think I'm allowed to talk about the Squatch girls and thongs. That's probably inappropriate, even for our show.
Robin, check for shrinkage.
Uh-oh.
Mold the spandex in shape.
Woo.
So, and Dwarf's asking Pyromedic.
I mean, isn't the new thing for women or whoever to have those tummy tuckers? Isn't that kind of like spandex technology that people used to wear, only they're trying to use it for the good?
To tuck in their tummy?
Yeah, where it holds it tight and firm and in place. I mean, isn't that basically what spandex was?
Yeah, to make you look skinny.
So they're still using spandex, this for good, not for evil, I guess.
But the problem is when you're a woman that actually needs 4X spandex, you don't wear extra small. I have extra pairs.
Extra pairs.
Oh, you guys.
Need a red, white, and blue. Need a star spangle. Need a star spangle spandex.
It's tummy tucking.
Star spangled X. I don't know what you'd call it.
And tushy tucking.
So you guys sucked us right back into it. We're still talking, and we were supposed to be ending, and you guys lured us right back in.
So yeah, sorry about the person that passed. I mean, we're losing a lot of people in the community.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a shame. I mean,
the Squatch community. Aw. Oh my. I guess spandex will be the first thing we'll talk about next week.
No, I think the first thing I'm gonna find that video on my tablet or wherever it's at. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna bring that right back up. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming. We love you guys. Hope you have a good spandex night, rest of your night. Oh, hearts. I think spandex would be better with the fireworks.
Oh, spandex. Nope.
America tradition.
Yeah. Woo.
Cougar City spandex.
Cougar City?
Yeah. All right, everybody. Love you. Have a good night. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to tune in for movie night this Friday, Saturday on a Rumble channel. Hopefully a Rumble channel will work better for movie night. But and then Sunday, 5 p.m. Central. We're doing it an hour early because of time.
Oh, okay.
He wants a longer time and he works nights. So Brian Sawyer from Bigfoot America will be on, and we're going to be talking about possible Thunderbirds, pterodactyls, all kinds of weird stuff. So be sure to check us out Sunday. Other than that, Monday night with Dennis Carroll, Hunting the Shadows, Road West Travels, a show I do with Dennis. We've been doing it for a long time now, and I'm going to step back for a little bit. We talked about it at the beginning of the show, but so catch us Monday night for our
last one
together for now. Anyway, well, who knows what the future will hold. So it's going to be fun. We're going to have questions and answering, reminiscing, maybe some giveaways. So check us out on Hunting the Shadows Monday night. Love you guys. Keep looking up.
And keep your vibrations high.
And
Have no fear.
Don't troll for cougars.
Wear your spandex.
Responsibly.
Wear your spandex responsibly.
All right. Love you guys.
Bye.